नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका अपने YouTube चैनल साइंस इन इनोवेटिव ब्रेन में। टुडे विल make one emergency light. Okay, that emergency light will make with the help of one DC-DC converter. That DC-DC converter already I explained in my previous video, but that is just a simple oscillator. Okay, today I will explain how that same DC-DC converter we can use for glowing our emergency light LEDs. Okay, so this emergency light LED will make with the help of scrap piece LED bulb. Okay, like in the home we are having this LED bulb. Okay, this LED bulb is not glowing. This is scrap only. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll cut this portion from the top and we'll remove this cover and we'll take only that LED section. Okay, that LED section will glow with the help of this DC-DC, small DC-DC circuit. Okay, DC-DC converter. Okay, this DC-DC converter will give the power supply with the help of power bank. Okay, we have only this power bank. Okay, already we are using this power bank to charge our mobile, so we can use this power bank as an emergency light, and this will give the backup more than 10 hours. Okay, so if light is gone, there is no problem. Okay, so in this circuitry you see only this you can see, this is the one transformer. Okay, and this is the, we use one transistor, and this circuitry is this, you see the diode and sorry, not diode, this capacitor and resistor is there. Only this is small circuitry and nothing extra is there. You can see backside, nothing. Okay, so this is the main circuitry. Okay, with the help of these three things we can make our emergency light. Okay, so let's start and we'll see how this will glowing also. Okay, let's start our circuit. I will explain its schematics. Okay, so in the schematic what is there I will explain. So first of all, if you see here, we require this core, transistor, capacitor and resistor, two resistor or single resistor also you can use. Okay, and one PCB board, and this is the LED bulb. See, if you open this box, is this cover, you will get this portion with heat sink. Okay, so this is the our LED. You can say here all the LED SMD LED mounted and two terminal is there. Okay, so this two terminal will connect to this supply and will test with the help of this power bank. Okay, I have this power bank. You can also use a small power bank, but it will that will give maybe it will give less backup, but this will give more backup. But generally we are using 10Ah a power bank, so it will give 100% approximately 1 day light backup. Okay, so we'll start. First, what is there? So in this circuitry, in my previous video also I have explained one circuitry of self-resonant circuitry. Same here, this circuitry is there, but little bit small difference is there. So here what we'll do, we'll choose this core. So core is, I will so here the core like this is the core. Here I am using toroidal core. You can use also toroidal or you can use E core also. So toroidal core. So in the toroidal core, I wind one, actually there you will see here white wire is there, orange wire is there, then this is the copper insulated wire is there. So total 3 winding is there. Okay, so first winding I will start like this on the core. I given one turn, this turn, the total turn. Okay, then one more I will give like this. Okay, and the final HV. So this is high voltage winding. We'll take it out, and this is the isolated power supply. High voltage and low voltage both are isolated from each other. Okay, you have to just maintain the insulation. Okay, so this is our input to LED bulb, this bulb, red and black, whatever you can use, because I am not doing here rectification. Simply you can connect. So here I will connect our array of the SMD LED bulb. So I will here show like this. This is my SMD So small SMD, it is connected, array LEDs, and the final two terminal is coming out. Okay, so final two terminal I will connect, one is here and one is here. So this is LED bulb. Okay, that I am using from the scrap only. So if in scrap we can find out easily this one. Okay, so this is LED bulb and with the heat sink, because it will generate heat. If you not mount the heat sink, it can burn. Okay, so this is heat sink. Now we'll come to this point. Okay, in this point we have to do winding in such a way that one polarity of this and other polarity of this, as per my last previous video. Okay, for working of the self oscillating circuit. Then I will use one transistor here. Okay, so I am using here, the transistor is TP TIP 122. This is an Darlington pair transistor, NPN transistor. Okay, this is Darlington pair and NPN transistor. Okay, so in this transistor, here the collector, here this is emitter, and this is the base. If you find this will looking like this, 1 2 3. So if you see here also like this, if you see the from the front side, so front side, so this is the B, this is C, this is E. Okay, and this is the notch. Okay, so identification is like B C E. Okay, so here we have connected. Then I will use this. Here the turns is I given approximately 200 turns. Okay, here I given some 13 turns. Here I given approximately 5 turns. Okay, okay, then what I will do here, I am connecting base one resistor. Okay, and this circuitry will go from like this. And to smoothing the base current, I will use one smoothing capacitor. Okay, you can see here in the circuitry this smoothing capacitor there. That capacitor value is 100 nanofarad, and that is a non-polar capacitor, film type capacitor. Okay, and the resistor I use here a 30 kilo ohm resistor. Two resistor I am connected in series, 15 kilo ohm and 15 kilo ohm. Okay, and this final two terminal, this terminal, okay, this terminal I will connect each other and give the power source, and this is the my ground. Ground means battery. So I will make here power bank, battery, positive and negative, and I will connect this to emitter. So this is connected to emitter. Okay, and this two terminal I will connect here. So this is coming, I am taking from here top, and it is connecting to my battery. Okay, understand? I connected, shorted here and connected to battery, both. Understand? So this is my power bank, 5 volt DC. This is the power bank. Power bank rated is 5 volt. You can see here the voltage, input voltage is for charging, output voltage is 5 volt 2 ampere. Okay, so same I used this. So this is the total circuitry to glow this bulb. Okay, now we'll go for practical. Okay, So with the help of soldering iron, okay, we'll connect this LED bulb terminal to this circuitry. Okay, so this is the total output, our output, this portion. If you see this transformer output, so I will connect one terminal here and other terminal to there. So I'm just connecting. Okay, so these two terminal I have connected. Okay, one more thing, you don't start this power supply without load. Okay, it is dangerous. Okay, because voltage can go more than required voltage. Okay, now I will connect the input terminal, plus minus. If you see here, this is the plus, this is the minus. Okay, as per the our circuitry. So I will connect with the help of this USB. Okay, in the USB I have checked, this is red is positive, orange is positive, white is negative. Okay, so I will connect, then I will show you. Okay, so now I have connected all the connection, you can see here. Okay, I'm little bit zooming. So if you see here, I connected this LED bulb, scrap, taking from the scrap, to positive and negative. Means positive negative is what, anything you can connect, because here is no polarity. I'm not making it DC, this is fully AC is there. And this is the negative and positive I connected as per this from USB, I taken from the USB. Now I will connect this. I have taken two power bank, one is rated for 2 ampere and one is also rated for 2 ampere, but this power rating is, you can see, 13 milli 13 or 13 ah, and this is 20 ah, so both can run. Okay, I will run from here, from this circuitry. So just I will, because you should not touch, okay, and should not start in open circuit voltage. So now I will connect this USB and see. So this is fully glowing. Okay, no extra circuitry, nothing is there. So everything is perfectly. You can see now LED is 100% glowing. Okay. So this is, now I'm going to switch off my light. So this is full power of the LED. If I will put the cap also, this cap is just for making the light to be surrounding, means reflection. That's why they are using the cap also. Okay, I will, if I have cap also, I will put here. Okay, so I have cap, and this I have taken out from here. Now I'm putting the cap also on the top. If you see, this is, I just put it the cap over the light. So my light is, this light is now perfectly working, and it will glow like as a full bulb. Like a bulb is glowing, 9 watt, 9 watt or 7 watt bulb is there. Like that, it will give the full intensity in the room. Okay. So I explain here how the emergency light is working and how we can construct this in the home also. Okay. So I just show here. You can see the light, full light is working here. Okay, this, I will switch off my this room light. You see how much power is coming. Okay, this, so you can make it is in the home also. Okay, so I'm making it off, so this become off. So this